Okay, so the first real lesson to start cleaning up and get our layers moved over, the layers that we want moved over, is I always start with the grid. So I like to click on the items in the grid lines to see that they're all on the same layer. So if I click on A, it's S grid. If I click on the bubble, it's S grid. And if I click on the line, it's S grid. So what I want to do to keep track of everything is I want to isolate the S grid layer and the circle, which is on the zero layer. And the zero is a good placeholder for items. So I'm going to click isolate. I'm going to isolate the line, and just to make sure, the A and the circle, even though I don't have to. And I'm going to click the zero circle, boom, and I'm going to right click, enter. Okay, so now that we have just the grid, I want to move this over to make a copy of it. So I'm going to now hit copy. I'm going to copy from the bottom left to the upper right, and then left click again, and see how it's still asking if you want to select. I'm done selecting, so I'm going to right click, and now it says specify a base point, where to move it from. Well, it doesn't really matter, but I'll go right back to the center of the circle, boom, and I can move it. Now I don't have orthogonal clicked, F8. If I did, I could move it straight over. Maybe that'll be good for us learning. And I'll click it here, and then I can escape, and now I have a copy, but yet I want to turn everything back on so I remember that things are in the background. So I clicked on layer unisolate up there, and so now we have a copy of the grid bubble, the letter inside the grid bubble, the line, and then the zero layer. So that is how we're going to move all layers, but more to come on that.